We had the flag. I had the shirt. I was a MAGA junkie.
Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by, supporting your girl once again on this channel. So, guys, all credits and all credits goes to the creators in those videos. Y'all are doing a great work. So, guys, let's talk about this lady that voted for Trump and is now finding out why. Her name is Jennifer. So, this woman voted for Trump. Okay, not quietly either. She was all in. But now she's all over the internet, granted an interview saying, wait for it, she lost a job, right? And suddenly she's shocked. Suddenly she's mad. Suddenly she's talking. Sis really came out like, I didn't think it would happen to me. Guys, the level of delusion is wild, right? Because you were fine when it was immigrants, teachers, union workers, and even other government employees, right, that were catching the heat. But now that it eats you at your doorstep, you want to speak out. Now you're questioning the policies that you voted for. Girl!
MAGA junkie who thought her government job would be safe with Donald Trump in office. She was wrong.
I cried. It's scary, you know, it's a really scary thing. And I was embarrassed. He's a good boy.
Pigott was abruptly fired last month from the Treasury Department's Bureau of Fiscal Service, based here in Parkersburg, West Virginia. The reason given for the firings of 125 probationary employees at the Bureau? Poor performance.
I had my last review on the 31st of January, and I had the highest rating that you can get on a review, less than 21 days before I was terminated for my performance.
You voted for Donald Trump.
I did.
Do you regret that vote?
Yes, I do. To cut the knees out of the working class Americans just doesn't make sense to me. I expected more from President Donald Trump.
Since speaking out, Pigott says she's received death threats and her home has been egged.
Well, will you look at that? A Trump voter who lost her job and now regrets her decision to vote for Donald.
If you could say anything to President Trump now, what would you say?
I expected better from you. I really did. I expected that you would do what was right and cut waste and fraud and all of those things that you promised us before we elected you in office, but you're not doing that. You're creating a disaster, and I don't know what America is going to look like if this continues.
I don't know what America is going to look like if this continues also. Because, Jennifer, this is what you voted for. So let's break it down. Trump and his party have been going full anti-worker, cutting labor protection, putting and pushing what's it called, anti-union rhetoric, slashing funding for public services, favoring big businesses, okay, while telling every other worker to figure it out. And Miss Jennifer here, Miss I support Trump in quotes, was there clapping. Oh yeah, he's doing a great job. But now that she got laid off, she's realizing, oh wait, this billionaire I voted for doesn't really care about regular people like me. Because no joke, and I mean no jokes, Jennifer is giving, I didn't think the leopard would eat my face, right? And now she's crying, I didn't know voting Republican would mean I'll be unemployed.
This woman asked us not to show her face for fear of retribution. She recently retired from the Bureau of Fiscal Service because she was afraid of losing her health insurance if she was fired. She also voted for Trump.
Would you still have supported him?
I'm not sure that I would have. The way that it's been done, I'm for balancing the budget, that type of thing, but not in this context. It's just not right.
Somebody, please explain to me, who raised these people? What the fuck is wrong with them?
We are huge Trump supporters. If you didn't get the email on Monday, you're safe. And I'm like, skipping down the halls, right? Like, I get to stay. Wednesday late afternoon, I received a notice that I have an appointment, a Teams appointment with my supervisor on Friday at 9 o'clock. So I knew that I wasn't safe anymore.
You were skipping down the hall. You were so excited when you thought you were safe. You knew others were suffering and gonna suffer, but you knew you were safe. You were cool with it.
Cutting costs and waste and fraud and. We love that big picture. I love that big picture. My friends, we were excited about that because it is true.
I could just picture you and your friends, glasses of cheap fucking wine, just laughing over others and how others are gonna get affected.
The common theme is, we voted for this. You knew this was coming, but we didn't. Like, nobody that I've talked to understood the devastation that having this administration in office would do to our lives, but other people that we love and care about too within the Mid-Ohio
There it
Valley.
is. It's only when you're affected that you actually feel bad about something. You don't have any regrets for everyone else. It's that you got affected. You're despicable. You're disgusting. How does it feel?
It's hard. It's wrecking.
Good.
Why on earth would you expect better from Donald Trump? We had 4 years of ineptness from him. Why would you think this 4 years would be different? Elon and Trump told you for 6 months they were going to shit can everybody. And then all these conservatives that work for the federal government are amazed they got shit canned. One of the things Doge is supposed to be doing is saving money. And what do businesses normally do right off the bat to save money? They start cutting from the bottom, because the easiest way to save money is to fire a bunch of people. All this supposed fraud and abuse they're finding, yet no one's being arrested for fraud and abuse. And as far as waste, well, they consider you the waste. Next time, vote your wage.
I vote, yes I do.
Let's get something straight. This woman would not have cared at all if this was happening to anybody else. She wouldn't care if it was happening to anybody else. She only cares now because it's happened to her. She thought when she voted for this, it was going to happen to someone else. As a white woman, she thought, no, I'm protected. I'm close to the power. I'm fine. She didn't think that this would ever touch her. And that is the only reason why now she's regretting her vote. I am so sick and tired of people on the right saying they didn't know it was going to happen like this. When people on the left were screaming and saying that this was going to happen, they were telling you about Project 2025, and you're like, no, he said he doesn't have anything to do with that. He said he doesn't have anything to do with that. And you all said that we were extremists or fear-mongering. We told you it would happen. You didn't want to listen. You thought whatever was bad was going to happen would happen to someone else. And only now that it's happening to you do you care. And that is the problem with the right. They lack empathy.
So guys, the truth of the matter is just that it's very hard not to tell Jennifer that you have effed around and you are finding out. Because the reality of the fact that although it's sad that she lost her job, even that's what she voted for, but that's the real thing. Times are hard. Because people like her think that they vote for politicians who got the social safety net, kill labor rights, then you come and act brand new when the system turns around and bites you. Because they think they are protected. They think that their privilege in quotes will shield them. But news flash, when the system is actually broken, okay, everything breaks everyone. Because now they are talking about how Trump's policies hurt them. But where was that energy when it was hurting others? Right? It's giving too little, it's giving too late. Guys, what do you think about this in the comment section? Because the reality is that people like Jennifer are still out there. They are like so many others that they think that they are safe behind their political choices. But when those back policies come to hurt others, the working class folks, and undermines the very system that supports everyone, don't be shocked because it's going to bite them in the end. Oh, this is a really, really harsh lesson. But maybe it will just make her, right? And it will make the others think deep before casting a vote that benefits only the elite. What do you think about this in the comment section? Is this a wake-up call for everyone? Or is this how do I put it now? Is this another case of delayed accountability? Yeah, let me put it like that. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. I really want to hear from you. I want to know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Let me know. Thank you guys for listening, and if you found value in this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys for supporting me as always. I'll see you in my next video. Please don't forget to stay safe. Ciao.